What up, everybody? I have already made a couple different videos talking about the options Tariq and Braden may have concerning the war that they found themselves in. I've also made a couple videos talking about the hidden dissension among the ops. Like, what is Kane going to do when he finds out that Drew and Diana tried having Monet killed? Will Drew and Diana attempt to kill Kate Egan to protect this secret? And how a possible Monet vs. Effie rivalry is being formed behind the scenes. Not literally behind the scenes, though. So today I'm going to talk about what's next for Team Tejada's Noma and Effie, and the immediate aftermath following the shootout. But before I get into that, I'm going to look at the question, did anyone actually die in the shootout? So as Kane was about to cancel Crispus on Tariq, Braden cut the lights off and shot at Kane. From the initial clip, it looks like Kane was hit, and he immediately fell to the ground. But at the same time, if you keep watching, you will definitely see Kane is the main one busting back. So I believe what happened concerning this is that Braden shot the gun out of Kane's hand to stop him from shooting Tariq. Keep in mind, either though Braden was not a killer, he did have experience shooting a gun during his family's hunting trips. I also know that neither Effie or Drew were hit because the scene also showed them firing back as well. Getting me to who we didn't see busting back in the shootout. Noma, Obi, and Diana. So there is definitely a chance going into season 4 we will be shocked by the fact that one of those characters was killed. When Braden and Reek were running out the warehouse, Braden said, "I think I hit one of those." So getting me to who was hit in the shootout. That I know for sure, and that is Noma's security guard, the big white guy with a bald head. I saw him get hit in the stomach. So in the aftermath of the shootout, obviously they're going to check on everyone to make sure they are alright. They will find out who was hit and go from there. One thing to keep in mind, here is how Noma's men followed Tariq the episode he was going on the train. This means most likely they got people boat watching Stansfield and Braden's condo. So making any stops for Braden and Tariq could be a risk to be spotted by Noma's men and followed to wherever they go, where they could be easily ambushed. At the same time, they really don't have any choice but to make those stops to pick up the cash they're going to need before they make their next move. Since Tariq lives on a college campus, the best bet would to put eyes on Braden's condo. But Kane also has shown he don't care about making a move on a college campus. He already kidnapped Braden and Trace, and he also sent bars to kill Tariq in the middle of a basketball game. Once they get eyes on Reek and Braden, they can easily track them down and take them out at a stoplight or when they see them at a gas station or anything like that. This is why wasting no time to hunt them down is very important. Waste too much time and Tariq and Braden will be able to get out of sight, regroup, come up with a plan of attack, and even possibly enlist some help. Immediately following the shootout, what will be said about Braden showing up to disrupt the plan to kill Tariq? There's a good chance there might be suspicion that someone gave him the drop on what was going on. Since it was Obi's plan, he will be a step ahead of everyone else. This is when he could utilize Power Law 39, stir up waters to catch fish. All Obi has to do is keep acting like his normally suspicious and aggressive self and start blaming everyone else for giving Braden the drop, possibly blaming Effie, Drew, or Diana. This will divert the attention away from himself, all while buying more time for Tariq and Braden to escape while all the confusion is going on. With Noma's security guard being killed, he might be the perfect person to blame. If Obi called Braden's line from a burner, we could see him pull the same move Monet did to Kai. Obi could place the phone in the security guard's pocket and make it look like he was the one who called Braden. At the same time, Obi's days could be numbered. It will only be a matter of time before Noma finds out that Obi's family got their green cards without her assistance. Once she figures this out, she will know that Tariq got the green cards for Obi and that Obi was actually the one to betray her. So if Obi knows what's best for him, he will be secretly in communication with Tariq and Brayden, working on a plan to take out Noma as soon as possible. As if his own life being in jeopardy wasn't enough, Noma also slashed his face. So now he's going to have to walk around with a big scar on his face like Liliana did. Thing is, Noma doesn't even know that she's surrounded by a whole bunch of snakes right now. And she doesn't even have a single person around who she can trust. Her security guard just got killed, and Obi has men with him, but who are they loyal to, Noma or Obi? Then there's Effie, who told Tariq about Anya Covington, but Noma has no idea that the only reason Effie betrayed Tariq is because he broke up with her. I wonder what Noma would think if she knew that it was actually Effie's idea to use her daughter as leverage. It was Effie who took the picture at Lombardi's mansion, and it was Effie who discovered that Noma's daughter was Anya Covington, and she's the one who shared all her social media information with Tariq. Then there's Drew and Diana, who are lying to Noma's face. They're telling Noma that Tariq shot their mother and tried to kill Diana, when they know he didn't. And even if he did, it was their whole plan in the first place to get their mother killed. They feel like they're fighting for their lives, and I don't think they want to be in the game in the first place. So on top of lying to her face, they're not going to be loyal either because they want out the game. Leaving us with Kane, who will be loyal to Noma as long as she is serving his purpose and he's moving her weight. But at the same time, don't forget who was the inside man when the crew robbed Mecca in Season 2. The second Kane gets a better opportunity, the benefits change, or he gets tired of keeping up with Noma's demands, Kane will not hesitate to clip Noma either. So when you think about it, Noma is really the most exposed out of everyone. With that said, by Tariq saying the name of Noma's daughter, Anya Covington, in front of the Tejadas, they now could use her daughter as leverage against her if they needed to also. So going into Season 4, the most powerful person is also the most vulnerable. And we know being the plug in the power universe is always a dangerous position. There ain't been a plug who survived yet. And there you have it. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.